The new Delta Plus variant of coronavirus has been recently found. Should we be concerned? Let's find out. Viruses are simple. They have a surrounding protein shell and genetic material, RNA or DNA, that contains the instructions or code for making viral proteins, through which most of the viruses function, like the spike protein in coronavirus. Any change in genetic code may lead to change in viral proteins and properties. Now, when a virus replicates or makes copies of itself, there may be random errors in genetic code, which may change the instructions for making viral proteins, and thus the virus also changes little bit. These changes are called mutations. A virus with one or more new mutations is referred to as a variant of the original virus. All viruses evolve over time, and this is how new variants are produced. When a virus is widely circulating in a population and causing many infections, the likelihood of the virus mutating increases. The more opportunities a virus has to spread, the more it replicates, and the more opportunities it has to undergo changes. Most viral mutations have little to no impact on the virus's ability to cause infections and disease. But, depending on where the changes are located in the virus's genetic material, they may affect viral properties such as transmission. For example, it may spread more or less easily, or severity. For example, it may cause more or less severe disease. The World Health Organization, in collaboration with expert networks, national authorities, institutions, and researchers, have been monitoring and assessing the evolution of coronavirus since January 2020. During late 2020, the emergence of variants that posed an increased risk to global public health prompted the classification of variants into variants of interest and variants of concern. This was done to prioritize monitoring and research for prevention and treatment of COVID. The nomenclature systems for naming and tracking coronavirus genetic lineages by international authorities will remain in use by scientists and in scientific research. To assist with public discussions of variants, WHO convened a group of scientists who has recommended using letters of the Greek alphabet, that is alpha, beta, gamma, to label coronavirus variants. This makes it easier and more practical for public and layman. Now, what are variants of interest? A coronavirus isolate is a variant of interest if, compared to the original virus, its genetic code has mutations with clinical implications, and it has been identified to cause community transmission, multiple COVID-19 cases clusters, or has been detected in multiple countries. Various variants of interest are epsilon, zeta, theta, eta, lambda, kappa. What is a variant of concern? The coronavirus variant that meets the definition of a variant of interest has been demonstrated to have increase in transmissibility or detrimental change in COVID-19 epidemiology, or increase in disease severity or change in clinical disease presentation, or decreased response to available diagnostics, vaccines, therapeutics, etc. Currently, the World Health Organization has labeled 4 variants as variants of concern. Alpha, that is a UK variant, Beta, the South African variant, Gamma, the Brazil variant, and the Delta, the Indian variant. The Delta Plus variant is a mutated version of the more aggressive Delta strain that drove the second wave of infections in India. It is characterized by the K417N mutation in the spike protein of the coronavirus. The spike protein is what helps the virus enter and infect the human cells, and the K417N mutation has been associated with immune escape or evasion that may leave it less susceptible or more immune to the vaccine or any form of drug therapy. The Delta Plus variant is resistant to the monoclonal antibody cocktail recently authorized in India. As of now, there is no concrete evidence to say that this variant may be resistant to vaccines. Only data and scientific evidence can paint a clearer picture. The Delta Plus variant has not been classified as variant of concern so far because of low incidence. According to Public Health England report, 63 Delta Plus genomes have been identified so far, 6 of which are from India. 57 have been reported from various parts of Europe, Asia, and America. Simply put, if Delta Plus turns out to be a successful mutation over the Delta variant, it may retain all the threatening attributes of the previous Delta variant: increased transmissibility, more severe illnesses, greater resistance to medicines, and wider escape from available COVID-19 vaccines. But as of now, these all are just speculations. So what do? We prepare, do not panic. Stopping the spread at the source remains the key. Frequent hand washing, physical distancing, good ventilation, and avoiding crowded places or closed settings, wearing a mask, monitoring for symptoms, all these reduce the amount of viral transmission and therefore also reduce opportunities for the virus to mutate. As more people get vaccinated, we expect the virus circulation to decrease, which will then lead to fewer mutations. If you liked our video, please do not forget to share and subscribe. Please feel free to drop your queries in comments. Stay safe and stay healthy.